Ah, yes. The porn bots that have no bounds are back with a vengeance. This is what happens when you let stuff go unaddressed for so long. I'm almost hoping YouTube fails at this point. Go to any of your favorite YouTuber and check for the newest comments, and you'll likely run into these ass bots. The dead internet theory isn't a theory anymore. It's factual. Real supportive data confirms that it's real, not just a fringe theory. So here we are in 2025. Will anything get better, or is YouTube on its way out? Remember, if the bot problem crosses a certain threshold, there's no stopping it. I blame YouTube because they knew about this problem going back 5 or more years ago, but did nothing but sit back. Meanwhile, they collect ad revenue from scam ads at the same time. The negligence on their part is criminal. Some speculate they've grown so big they don't even know what the hell they're doing, and trying to fix the code could break other stuff. But here's the easiest solution in the world. Put up a goddamn warning sign on certain videos related to things like finance or others that are likely to be targeted by scammers. They won't do it. They'll put up other bullshit signs about COVID or flat Earth as being misinformation, but never do they give a shit about the safety of users. Something as simple as, don't send money to strangers on the internet. Creators report scam comments constantly, and many even manually delete them daily, yet the same accounts keep popping up. This is beyond ridiculous. Now they're going as far as wanting us to identify ourselves and send in IDs to harvest even more data. I honestly trust Google and YouTube as much as giving out my credentials to some guy in China. At this point, you just got to take a leap of faith when working with Google. I don't believe Google can really be trusted the way they present themselves to be a legitimate company. There are too many data leaks, and if you're using things like Gmail, you're a fool. The reason many are still here is because Google is a monopoly. We all know that. It's been proven in court, but of course, these big media mafias get a little pow-pow on the wrist and continue their filthy criminal ways. I'm just being blunt at this point. These guys can all go to hell where they belong. The more we continue using their services, the more we are being raped. These ass bots are just a side effect of YouTube and Google's incompetency. I'm not even all that mad about the bots, but the complete disregard on their part to fix the damn thing. I think it's just a matter of time before something more innovative than Google comes to market. Everything from the Google Play Store to YouTube seems like it's full of malware with their intrusive ads. I've owned an Apple iPhone for about a year, and I can tell you, Apple is at least 1,000 times better and less intrusive with ads on their phones. I know iPhones aren't perfect, but at least you feel you're in control of the phone, unlike Androids. To me, Androids are piles of plastic junk. In fact, I wouldn't mind lighting a few up as a big fuck you message to Google. When does it end? YouTube is just terrible at this point. I have said this before, the platform's functionalities were better 10 to 15 years ago. Now it's ran by bots, and a bunch of whores who want to game the algorithm. Pretty soon, everything will be auto-generated and AI. I knew this would be a problem, but people don't think long-term, they think about short-term profits, and how to exploit the broken platform for personal gains. I have critics myself, but the difference is, I don't see the small audience I have as disposable dollars to wipe my ass with. This is how the big YouTube whores see their subscribers, with a few exceptions. Now getting back to these bot posts. They are scams and created the same day. How is it even possible that a channel which is brand new can spam hundreds of comments at a time, yet I can't post more than 3 without it getting removed? It just doesn't make sense. The scammers are using clever ways to avoid getting detected. If you look closely at some of these newer accounts, they are using cat faces and pillows to make it look like an actual butt. Underneath it, you see a picture with a girl, and if you click that, you'll eventually be taken to their scam website. Don't do it. I know many of you won't fall for it, but sadly, others might. For the scammers, it's really a numbers game. A lot of people can see right through it, but occasionally you'll have a few gullible ones who still click on them. There are several alternatives to YouTube. I'm certain the reason people are still on here is because of money. These alternatives are already light years ahead of YouTube, and you actually feel more engaged with other users. I'm talking platforms like Twitch and Odyssey. Twitch is more of a streaming site, while Odyssey is mainly about videos. Twitch is most certainly way better when it comes to streaming, more stable, and virtually no bots on the streams. Odyssey just doesn't have the earning potential that YouTube offers, but its functionalities are pretty good. If you're as frustrated as I am with YouTube and Google, feel free to come to my channel. This is like a welcome message, not the usual "don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe" phrase you've heard a dozen times.